Testing, testing, one, two, three. Does this work? It sounds like it works, or it looks like it works. If you are in chat, tell me if you can hear my voice. Oh, yes, yes. Someone has already said hello. What's up, ADMK89? How's it going, man? Thank you for the help. That looks good. That sounds good. Sweet. We need some music. I gotta get some music going. Where's some good music? Let's see. See, the problem with looking up music on YouTube is that you don't know if it's copyright claimed or not. So if you play it, then you get in trouble. Copyright free background music. Yes, here we go. Copyright free background music aesthetic. That's what we're talking about. Let's see. Well, that sounds terrible. We're not listening to that. So these are all really cheesy. Oh man, that's a bummer. All really cheesy, huh? Background. No, stop. No one wants that. Got to get the background music. Acoustic guitar. No copyright. Non-copyrighted background music. I don't know. I don't believe it. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that copyrighted? I don't know. Okay, while we wait, let's play a mindless game. All right? While we're waiting, let's play Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker. Let's do it. Cookie Clicker, man, that's where it's at, right here. Look at all that milk. We clicked. Clicked again. Clicking all the cookies. Let's go. Ah, now this clicker is going to click for us. We won the game. Game over. Look at it. It's clicking for us every second. Every 10 seconds? What is it? Every 10 seconds. There we go. It's going to click for us. Ready for it? Click. Got another cookie. Look at us go. We're clicking for cookies. Let's buy another cursor. Look, we've won the game. Don't worry. We're going to have 1 billion cookies pretty soon. Look at him go. Just clicking. Just clicking away. What are we? 25 minutes away? 26 and a half minutes away from getting a couple of winners. Let's click these cookies. Hey, what's this thing? Heavenly Chip Secret. Unlocks 5% of the potential of your prestige level. Yes, I've played this game before. to a ridiculous degree. I'm just going to put it that way. We have clicked many cookies in this game. Let's click some more. There you go. Get some more cookies. We got 57 cookies. We gotta save up to 100 cookies for this mystery prize. Let's just buy more of these. These cursors will help. Oh, man. Grandma. Come on, Grandma. We're gonna invest. Let's get this. Let's see what this does. I bet you it's gonna give us tons of cookies. Nope. It didn't give us that many cookies. Ah, cookie clicker. Nothing more mindless and yet so addicting. Oh. We're so lucky. We got 18 cookies just then. What's all this? Oh, those are from last time. 59 cookies. We get a half a cookie every second. I think it's time to get that grandma. Wait, we could get this. Cookie crumbs. It's not bad. I like the grandma here, though. I think this is the line. This is the line we take. If you're just joining us, we're playing Cookie Clicker while we wait till 2 o'clock. If you've never heard of Cookie Clicker, then you're missing out. You got to go check this out. We're clicking, and we're getting cookies. Look at us go. Cursor. Got to get all the cookies. If you've played this game before, post in chat. If you haven't played this game before, also post in chat. You should let me know if you've played Cookie Clicker or not. This game is amazingly simple, easy to pick up, and impossible to put down. I left this running in the background of my computer for like a day and a half once because it just gave you so many cookies. Gotta load up on the grandmas. These grandmas, these are the bomb. We got Mildred, age 99, helping us out. We got Hilda, age 78. Clicking away. All right, reinforced index fingers for 100. Twice as efficient. Well, we're doing most of the clicking right now, so we might as well. Look at us go. Look at that number go up. We're gonna have a grandma in no time. 133. Boom. We just added Beryl. That is the... she's 107 years old. Goodness gracious. Grandmas are 0 years older, granting 0% grandma CPS. Cookies per second. Gotta grant those cookies per second. Oof. I'm gonna do this. Cookie crumbs. Here we go. Get the cookie crumbs. I wonder, can I do this really quick? Will this break things? No, it didn't break anything good. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go into there. You guys keep clicking. Don't worry about me. Go, go. Buy more of these. There you go, 10. We've unlocked the carpal tunnel prevention cream. I really should be investing in grandmas. Those things are great. Grandmas are the best. Okay, so if I wanted to post, what would I do? I'd click here. I would click here. Oh, it takes me to like a weird screen. I don't like that. I just want the link, man. Close this. Close that. Go here. Oh, I'm already there. Click some more cookies. Grandma, number 4. Cursor. Boom. Boom. Fetching preview. Fetch it. Post. Pow. Kapow. Such happy little music. I bet you, I should check this. It's still part of this thing, so it says it's not going to copyright me. But you never know. I always expect the copyright. Kapow. Spamming them. Kapow. Getting the old spam. What is this? I thought I posted this. Post. Did I post that? Refresh. Don't want to double post things. That feels so intrusive. Double posting in a place. Don't like that. Okay, cool. Okay, we're playing Cookie Clicker while we wait for the timer to run out. We're at 20 minutes left. Will we get 1,000,000 cookies in 20 minutes? No, probably not. But we need to get more of these grandmas. Boom. If you're just checking in, say hello in the chat. If you've never played Cookie Clicker before, go check it out on the website. 500 cookies to double my clicking. Okay. Every time I click is 4 cookies. That's pretty good. Pow. This is a great time waster before before starting something. If you want to hop on it. So how's everyone doing this fine Sunday afternoon? For me, it's afternoon. I don't know. It depends on where you are. How's it doing? Let me know. I am doing well. Had some good family time earlier. Buying grandmas now. I'm excited to give people some prizes. I've been excited for that for a while. Apparently, because it's Memorial Day weekend over here in the US of A, they're doing an Inked Gaming free shipping thing, which is pretty cool since that's kind of what we're in for. Free shipping is not bad. Not bad. My wife is growing cucumbers. That's a thing that's happening in this family. My wife's growing cucumbers. We have a cucumber that's like this big. It's pretty awesome. We have some squirrels in our backyard that are eating the small cucumbers, and so we have to like think of ways to get rid of squirrels that live in the tree right next to where we set the cucumber bushes. Just kind of a bummer. I don't like killing creatures, but it may come down to me versus the squirrels. I may have to go fight some squirrels. I own a dog too, and the dog is like not interested in checking squirrels out, which is just weird. So I want him to go out and just like take him down. But there's some crafty little squirrels. We have 10 grandmas. We've hit the grandma peak. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got a farm. Oh, got to get that. Oh, here we go. All right. I once discovered, I think it was during the summer in high school, that if I put my hand in such a way on the mouse, this is coming across very awkwardly. Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't say this. If I put my hand on the mouse in such a way, I can click very quickly with one hand, as you can see, like that. It's very tiring, but I can do this. After a while, I just say forget it, and I just double click right here with two hands. Right now we're stocked up. What does this do? Oh, let's do that. Cookie clicker, you guys. Check it out. Hey, there's some people hanging out with us. Say hello in the chat so I know who's here and I can say hi to you. Oh my gosh, this thing is so long. This is a, what do you call it? This is like a bonus thing. You find a bonus cookie. Taking forever. Goodness gracious. Okay. Whew. That's a lot of clicking. We can get the cookie mine already. Wow. This is so much faster than the first time I played it. Grandmas are twice as efficient. Grandmas are twice as efficient. We have to load up on the grandmas. Grandmas, secretly, you may not know this about this game, but grandmas are like one of the most important units in this game. This may seem like a random little game, but there's all of these like little stats running in the background. Like, for example, grandmas produce cookies. Cursors produce cookies by clicking the cookie. Grandmas produce cookies, but they also make other things that you get increase their cookie amounts. Like, for example, if you get a cookie farm, eventually you can buy an upgrade that allows your grandmas to improve the efficiency of the cookie farm, essentially making you more cookies. So she's like a bridge unit, which is pretty hilarious. As you can see, she's produced 78.9% of the cookies. Total cookies per second. Let's buy some more farms. Man, this game plays so much faster once you've played through it once. This is crazy. I'm going to spend that and see what happens. What happened? Nothing special. I'll do this one too. View garden. I never saw this last time I played through this. What are we at? We're at 15 minutes till we're drawn. 15 minutes. That's 15 more minutes of cookie clicker right here. Okay. Long new seeds by harvesting mature plants. Okay, basically you just plant stuff. No effect and does not grow while the game is closed. Okay. Sure. Garden information. Okay. So what do we gotta do? We gotta plant something here? Tick every 5 minutes, okay? We're gonna put something in here, right? We just take this, put it over there. There we go. Can we do that like with all of these? How many do we have? We have, oh, here we have another seed. So we can put that in there. You can't put seeds next to each other, the same seed. Is that what that said? Ah. So if I take this, I can't put it here. Oop, what did I do? Did a dumb thing. I clicked that. Oh man, I messed it up. I'm not reading this very carefully. Should just read it. This should replace Marbles on Tuesday. What's up, Reg? How's it going, man? Dude, have you ever played Cookie Clicker? This game is hilarious. This game is so much fun. My kids and I got into this like hardcore for like 3 days in a row. They kept asking to come into my office here and like look at the cookie progress. There we go. Load up. Let's have them click for me. Problem solved. Marbles on Tuesdays. This is it right here. Cookie clicker in between. Let it run in between your matches on WDA. I am a fan. View guard. So I got to figure this out. Okay, so you can crossbreed plants by planting them. Yes. Unlock new seeds by harvesting mature plants. Yes. When you ascend, you yes. Okay. Has no effect. Okay, sure. Harvests all. Cryogenically preserve your garden. Plants no longer grow, spread or die. Okay, sure. Soil unlock. Okay, I get all of this. This tile of soil is empty. Pick a seed, plant something. Animal Crossing. Dude, oh my gosh, I loved Animal Crossing. It costs you 8,192 cookies to plant. Okay, so I spend that by planting that. I understand. I didn't understand the currency. I have very fond memories of Animal Crossing on the GameCube. GameCube was actually my first console that I owned. My parents were such that they avoided getting me a video gaming console as long as they could, which probably was smart because I played way too many video games once I got one. That's life though, right? But so I got a bunch of video games when they got me a GameCube. And one of the ones that I got eventually, or I think my younger sister got Animal Crossing, the original, the OG, and played the heck out of it. She didn't play any other game except Animal Crossing. So she had a world, I had a world. We both tried to pay off our debt, and she probably did pay off her debt, her mortgage, but I don't think I ever paid off my mortgage. That game is good though. I'm a fan. What is this song? I am not a fan of this song. Perhaps that's better. That was a song, man. We're down to 11 minutes, and we're going to spin a wheel. Do you want to see the wheel? Check it out. Here's the wheel we're going to spin in 11 minutes. There's everybody's name. Everybody that entered the contest gets a chance to win. How's it going on Sunday, everybody? My son, my youngest son, is supposed to be napping, but he's not wanting to take a nap. He sees his older brother not have to take naps all the time, and because he sees that, he thinks, oh, I don't need to take naps either. Spoiler alert. Oh, don't miss that. Spoiler alert. He still needs to take naps. He's getting close to not needing it, but we got ourselves a cookie mine. Mines out cookie dough and chocolate chips. It's pretty good. What do we need to get more of here? Twice efficient clicking, mods, and then getting the grandma upgrades. Where are those? They haven't shown up yet, which is worrisome. Those are really good. These are all prohibitively expensive currently. Prohibitive. Probably going to do that. Let's see, what's producing the most? 30% of our cookies per second is being produced by farms, 38 by grandmas. We have one mine and it's producing 22%, and then always bringing up the rear is the cursor, which is 10% still, which is not bad. Let's just load up on cursors till we run out of money. There's a strategy to this game, and it's beyond me. It's beyond me what the elegance and strategy of this game is, but I'm just gonna keep clicking this cookie. I'm just gonna keep clicking the cookie. What are we at? 9 minutes. Guys, I'm getting excited. I want to see what you guys want. The people that win, I want to see what they want. What kind of thing they want. I'm interested. If you entered the giveaway and you're in chat, tell me what you would take if you got to pick. If you picked, tell me what you would take. Remember, there's a hoodie, there's t-shirts, there's custom mat with 3 variations. If it were me, I would want, I don't know, this hoodie's actually really comfortable. Maybe I'd want another hoodie. I actually do want another hoodie. But maybe I would pick a mat, because there's some of those mats look really nice to me. You have to do so much clicking. Let's burst it. Let's burst it down. Can you hear the click in the microphone? Whew. How many we got? 8,000. Custom mat would be nice. Would it? It would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm a fan. Which one? Which one would you like? I was a fan of, I like the long layout, the one that I did. I like that one. I might honestly just buy a mat for myself along with everybody else's. They're just too good. We have how many grandmas? We have 23 grandmas. I realize that you can't see it on that screen. That's a bummer. I wonder if I could pull this over to the side. Let's do that. Window capture. Unlock. And then just start sliding it this way. It's not as important to see the cookie as it is to see the other stuff. DC custom mat or TMNT. Oh, that'd be cool. Go this way. Uh-oh, I held it down for too long. Now it's still going. Oh, man, come on. Can I click away and then click back? No. Still broken. Still going. Woo! All right. Another mine. I think that's the play. Let's see if we can adjust this. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, screen shift, ready, set, go. Transition. Now, I personally didn't design a DC mat. I only designed DM ARMADA themed mats, but I don't see why we couldn't just submit a previously designed mat. I don't see why that's not that doesn't seem like an issue to me. So if you want one of those, sure, that's fine too. Doesn't bother me. I'll print it up for you and I'll send it to you. $24 grandmas. See that over there? Now it makes a lot more sense. You can see things. The mines produce 47.6 cookies per second, 16.4 cookies per second, 4.1 cookies per second, and then 0.8. Sorry, just 0.8. It's really interesting though. By now, the production sort of multipliers or modifiers on the grandmas have popped up, but not this run. Interesting. I should spend the money. I shouldn't let it pool up like this unless I'm going to be doing this. I should really consider that. Do I want to pay for these? This is currently producing 37%. I have a lot of them. 55,000. So yeah, we should push for that. Let's push for it. Go for 55,000 and then spend it on this upgrade. All right, here we go. Boom. So every click now produces 1 cookie per second more, or I guess every cursor. Maybe it's every cursor. Produces 0.1. No, 1% more. Farms, go. The farm upgrade. Maybe I just got the farm upgrade. I did. I totally just got the farm upgrade. So I should just invest more in farms. 61.7%. Not a huge fan of clicker games, says Citrus. It is deceptively addicting. I was it was funny. So I don't remember where I saw Cookie Clicker for the first time, but I thought to myself, God, this is so stupid. Why is this even a game? And then I pulled it up, and I was like, okay, I'm going to click a few times. And I kept clicking. It's like, this is so dumb. Because there's one on the phone that does, like, the money, you know? Like, this is really stupid. And then I kept clicking it. You know, it preys on that part of your brain that like gets addicted to things, you know? It taps into that. But the interesting thing about Cookie Clicker that I've found is that there's a legitimate like progression and an end goal that you're trying to reach, which I find very interesting, very intriguing. You can go legacy, and there are like achievements and things. I don't think there's like really a point to it. But there are some semblances of builds that you can do where if you like lean heavily on grandmas to give more buffs to your other buildings, there's some interesting things to it that I should be clicking. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so dumb. There are interesting little things to it that I enjoy. But you know what? Here we are, 2 minutes before we're giving away some stuff, and we're clicking some cookies. There's nothing wrong with that, right? God, these things go so long. It takes forever. But I feel like I'm missing out if I don't click all the way through. What happens when you win? You can click it some more. Okay, so when you when you reach this amount of cookies, look, you have to get 6.774 trillion cookies before you can ascend. And once you've ascended, you unlock this like tech tree universe, where you can do different things to complete different tech options. So many cookies, I know, right? We have 400,000 cookies. Anyway, it allows you to ascend, and you can then do different things from that point. And eventually, I guess the win condition of the game would be to complete the ascension path. And once you've done that, you've spent way too many times clicking cookies. Way too much time. But now we have a cookie factory, and the cookie factory produces large quantities of cookies, which is always good. Hey, giveaway in 51 seconds. I don't eat sugar. Well, I do eat sugar, but you don't have to worry about that because it's all in a virtual, setup. Hey, we should invest in this. 50% of the potential of your prestige level. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to get it. I should have looked to see how many per second cookie increase. What's up, Open Sesame? I like your name. And that's Adam K89, right? It's not ADMK for no apparent reason. It's got to be Adam K, right? We're clicking some cookies for another 14 seconds. And then we'll let it run in the background. Let's buy another factory. I don't think this is worth it. 50,000 cookies to increase 1% total cookie percent. Does it do for, I guess it's for everything. So 1,232 cookies goes to nothing. But it makes us click for 20.3 now, which is interesting. Let's roll. That's what the little thing is supposed to say, but I off-centered it. Yep, you right. That's right. Okay, I think it's time to turn this music off. Hold on. Go away. Funk City. Okay. Let's give some stuff away. Let's just go ahead and turn this off and that off and transition to this. 100% Adam. That's right. It took me 30 minutes, but I got there. I figured it out. Okay, so what are we doing? Well, we're giving some stuff away. We hit 1,500 subscribers on the YouTube channel, and I wanted to say thank you to those people that had subscribed. So I ran a little giveaway for about a week. If you subscribed, if you were a subscriber, and then you shared the video with your friends or on your favorite form of social media, you just pick any video on my YouTube channel, and you share it, then and you tagged me in that share, or you posted on the video that you shared that one. Then I took your name down and I put it in a little database, a little spreadsheet, and I saved it. And then I added all of my patrons on Patreon. I added them a second time if they did the first one, or if they didn't do the first one, I just added them anyway, because they're patrons and they're awesome. And those people that decided to support that way deserve to be in the giveaway as well. So I'm going to press this thing 3 times. And the first person that pops up will be the winner number 1. Second person that pops up, winner number 2. Third person, winner number 3. You get it, right? It makes a ton of sense. So oh, you know what? I want to do one thing. Hold on. That's all the names. I want it to be a big old build up. Let's go. You ready? Let's do it. Look, wait, hold on. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Right there. You can't tell really well, but that's Citrus Architect right there, man. There's your name. Here we go. Click. Let's go. Let's see who's the winner. I'm excited for you guys to tell me what you want because I'm excited to buy it, and then I'm excited to see how it printed out. Oh my God, Arj. Arj O'Neill, congratulations. You are winner number 1. Tell me what you want. You can reach out to me via Facebook, on the Discord. You could even leave a comment down in the thing below. But I do have to get with you privately so I can get your tracking information and like where you live and stuff. I need to get your address so I can mail it to you. I need to get the last 4 digits of your social security number for security purposes, your full name, and then where you went to high school. That's all the information I need. That's it. You just give me that and we're good to go. First winner, Arj O'Neill. Second, do we want to run it again? Do we want to run it again, or do we want to click the cookie some more? Which is more important, running the giveaway number 2 or clicking the cookie? Tell me, I need to know, because I'm clicking this cookie until you tell me otherwise. Someone say in chat what we should do. Click the cookie some more or run the giveaway. Run number 2. Let's buy another mine until people tell me what. Oh my gosh, we have so much. Mines are twice as efficient. Look at us go. Arj, is Arj in the chat? He's probably not in the chat. He's probably doing like adulty things, which is really irresponsible of him. He's speaking in other languages. That sort of thing. You guys want to run it again? Yes, I need all of your information. I need your credit card number. If you have a social security number, that'd be great. If you don't have a social security number, I'm confused. More cookies. Okay, you got it. Reg with the no more cookies. Okay, he changed it. It was Citrus Architect that said no. Okay, number 2. Here we go. Ready? Set. What does cookie clicking accomplish? Look, I built you all up. It accomplishes getting more cookies. You don't understand. We now have 27.5 cookies every time we click. And that's some gains right there. The mouse, and I forgot to share a video, Lolmo. Yeah, but I think, oh wait, no, yeah, I think you did forget. That's a bummer. 1,000 fingers, boom. Oh. Okay, well, there we go. All right, spinning number 2. You ready? 3, 2, 1, spin. This is winner number 2. Let's see who it is. Let's see. Whoa! Oh, it can't be Arj a second time. So, sorry, Arj. What? That's crazy. How did that even happen? That is bonkers. Arj, you can't win twice. I'm sorry. I just made that rule up on the fly. I did not expect that to occur, but you can't win twice. Once your name is pulled, it should come out both ways. All right, here we go. That's so stupid. I can't believe that happened. All right, Arj, you're not a double winner, even though I appreciate you so much. Hey, you should check out Arj. He's got a great podcast called RollinThunder.xyz. You can find it by searching Rollin with no G. What do they say? No apostrophe, no G. That's what they say. Rollin, no apostrophe, no G, Thunder. Give it to someone in the chat. Oh, I got to hit this button because these are the people that entered. These are the people that entered the giveaway. Let's see who it is. Oh, hey, Ben Dyer. Benjamin Dyer. You see his name is in there twice because he decided he wanted to support via the Patreon. If you want to do that too, feel free. The bottom tier, which is the one most people choose, which is totally fine by me, is $1. It's $1 a month. That's like, what can you buy for $1 nowadays? What is $1 when you go to the store? Like a candy bar. For the price of a candy bar a month, you can support the YouTube channel known as DM Armada, which is pretty cool. You should check it out. But Ben Dyer, you got to message me, man. You got to come over here and you got to be like, hey, this is the thing that I want. I want you to get me this, and then I'll get it for you. And don't forget, social security number, your mother's maiden name, okay, fingerprints if you have them, and then any prior arrest records. I need all of that information to be able to get you what you need. All of that. Okay, let's click another cookie. Clicking these cookies. We have 325,000. We're getting closer. Look, we only need 6,774 billion. I think that's right. I don't know. Let's buy more mines. And then a farm or two. Oh, here we go. See, this is what we're looking for. Farmer grandmas, twice as efficient. Boom. See, now some of the grandmas become farmers, and then they make the farms more efficient, as you can see. See, grandmas as bridges. Here we go. Grandmas twice as efficient. Come on, let's go, grandmas. Okay, are we ready for the last one? Fake cheese in a can costs $1 at Dollar Tree. Oh my God, that's a thing. Oh wait, you mean the spray stuff? You mean the spray cheese? Okay, we've given away 2 now. 2. Are we ready for the last one? If it comes up Ben Dyer again, that would be so funny. Okay, well, let's, just in case it does. Oh, wait, if I reset it, it's going to take this. No, okay, we'll just roll it. We're just rolling it. You ready? I don't know who's it going to get. I don't know who it's going to get, but here's a couple people in here that are in there twice, which is apparently working because the people that are in there twice have won. Ready? Set. Spin it. Citrus Architect's like, spin the stinking wheel. I showed up for this. I showed up for you. I'm rooting for you, man. Go, go, go. Oh, okay, there you go. It's still cool. It's still cool. There you go. DeScottman33. I have a story about DeScottman33. Are you spending cookies to make more cookies? Yes, I am. That is exactly what I'm doing. DeScottman33 has been around, and so has Citrus Architect. They have been around this YouTube channel since 2016. I think one of my first comments was Citrus Architect. One of the very first ones, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Which means you're the best. DeScottman has been around since then. I only know him by his profile picture on YouTube, because it's oh wow, it's Ace Attorney. Why did I blank on the dude's name? I played the games in high school on the Nintendo DS. Yes, they're so good. Ace Attorney. Why am I blanking on his name? Oh my God. What is the dude's name? If you know it in chat, shout it out. Blah 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 blah. Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney. What's the dude's name? I can't think of his name. Phoenix Wright. There we go. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. He's got the Nope picture, and so every time I see that, I'm like, oh hey, there's that guy. Every time. You would be surprised how wonderful it feels to see the same people commenting video after video and year after year. Like how much that actually means to a person that's, you know, making videos like constantly. You don't understand how much it means to see the same people supporting in the ways of like just commenting or, you know, liking. That is a really good feeling. So go you guys. Go you guys. We're at 570,000 cookies. I feel like I want to give away something else. That's 3 people. None of them are in chat. That makes me a little sad. I was kind of hoping they would like post what they wanted in chat right away. But, you know, here they not. Here they are not. It is what it is, right? That is technically... You want to spin the wheel a few more times? Let's spin the wheel a few more times. See what happens. Let's get crazy. You know, we should spin the wheel, because if these people don't get to me, then you already... Oh, Benzino Scott. Hey, these are alternates. We'll do 3 alternates. That's what we'll do. Boom. 1. Because if the others don't get to me, then, you know, I need to give it to someone. Hey, Wilson. Wilson was a recent addition to the... what do you call it? They must be wonderful, intelligent people. Yes. Recent addition to the Patreon. He just jumped on Patreon pretty recently. Was that 2? Was that 2? I can't remember. I'm getting so distracted. Hey, Charles. Let's keep spinning for fun. Let's bump it. Oh, if I change it, though, it won't. So those are the 3 alternates. Citrus, I was rooting for you, man. I kind of wanted you to come up so I could, like, mail you something. Maybe I can mail you a consolation. It just it just clicked over. Did you see that? Did you see that? That was crazy. It just barely clicked over there. Petrus, hey. Petrus is a good dude. I like that guy. That sound is so so good. I love that sound. I'm just going to keep spinning it because it's so much fun. So much fun to spin. No, thank you for the support. Citrus, thank you for the support. You've got a sweet name. We still haven't rolled you, though. I apologize. So, funny story. I teach band. Okay, if you didn't know, that's my job, my real job. I have a job, and it's teaching band. I'm a band director. And kids come to me at 5th period, and they go immediately after they arrive to lunch. But because I teach band, I teach like 65 people in one classroom. So I can't just send 65 people running down the hall to lunch. So I have to send them in groups, in stages, right? And the way that we decide who's going first and then next, we put all of the instrument sections into one of these spinners. And then we just spin it over and over. And there's some really weird things that happen sometimes, some really weird variance things. It's a pretty cool little study on variance and how things can roll your way. Like, for example, Citrus. If we refreshed, it would be crazy if you just popped up, even though it's been a while since you've been selected. Like, you haven't come off the board yet. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Maybe I should just keep spinning this, because you never know. Maybe all of these people don't respond to their messages, and it drops to like person number 25. That would be crazy. What's your favorite instrument in band? Oof. Citrus with the tough questions, man. Okay, my favorite instrument in band, the one I played growing up, is trumpet. The one I wanted to play going into 6th grade was percussion, which is everybody's answer. And I'm a band director, so I understand this. Everybody wants to play percussion. I actually had some skills, but I was not put on percussion because of some other reasons. It was rigged. I will put it that way. It was rigged against me. My family had a conversation with the band director and said he needs to be on trumpet, which is a bummer. But if I had to pick a favorite instrument, it's... Oh, hey, look, you won. Going for last, PB. If I had to pick one, it'd probably end up being like French horn. Believe it or not, I love French horn. The sound of a French horn is so good. Or oboe, if I had to pick a woodwind instrument. It would probably be one of those. Going for last. Hey, it's possible. Let's hold out. Now we have a rooting interest. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. We had a rooting interest. What was I thinking? Hey guys, look, we're up to 1.5 million cookies. Let's get a bank. We gotta store it. Look, we got a bank. Who we get? Boom. French horn? That's the way to do it. French horn's pretty awesome. I'm a fan. I have a French horn in my closet over there. My kids like to take the French horn out. I hold it for them while they play it. A 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, they mess around with it. It's pretty cool. Jinx, right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jinx you. Hey, Bodie's second time came off. I feel this is hilarious. We ran the giveaway, and now there's more people in the chat than there were like 20 minutes ago. What's up, you guys? There's more people watching now. The final name is Bryle. Bryle. This is my favorite part. You spin the single name, and it's like, who's it gonna be? Spoiler alert. It's Bryle. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, I shouldn't have spun again. Whoops. Just click more cookies. Just click more cookies. 62.9 cookies every time. It took forever. It started with Arj. Wait a minute. This is sketchy. Why did it start with Arj again? If I press this again and if it goes to Arj again, then I'm calling shenanigans. Uh-oh. Okay, good. It now it's Bodhi. Okay, so it was random. It just happened to be. It was just variance that Arj won the actual giveaway first, and then won the not giveaway, fake giveaway second. Or first again, I guess is what we're saying. Click these cookies. Guys, do you enjoy this channel? Do you enjoy the stuff that we do here on the DM Armada YouTube channel? If so, what about it do you enjoy? What do you enjoy about the DM Armada YouTube channel? And what can I do better? Alphabetical. Yes, it's alphabetical. We gotta check it. We gotta spin it again. Next would be C's. No, it's not alphabetical. No shenanigans going on. What can we do more of or better? I say we as the royal we because it's literally just me on this YouTube channel. You know, I've always thought about like inviting other people to do this along with me, but I've never actually done that. Like a full-time thing, like create a team. I've never done that. Like the CR Game Room guys, they've got like a team. There's like many of them. They would beat me up in a fight. But they're all nice people. They wouldn't fight me probably. The DM North crew, like Reg over there, he's got a full-on team. They would also beat me up in a fight. Got to get more grandmas. I don't know what I'm doing, spending all this money on other stuff. I guess I'll load up on farms. Is this ready yet? Oh, wait. Stage mature. Plant effects. 100% may reproduce. Will drop seeds when harvested. Can I put this right there? It cost me 421,000 cookies. We're never going to get there. Put this back. I like this channel simply for the passion you bring to the games you enjoy. Ah, man, I appreciate that. That's pretty cool. That's a cool thing to say. I like that. Everyone needs their niche lone wolf. I like that too. I don't know though. You know, the benefits to having people around you is that when you create content, at least what I've found, is that you just very often, or not very often, I should say, sometimes you fall into those creative ruts, at least I do, fall into those creative ruts where if I haven't planned and I haven't like set aside time to set up like content prior, then I don't feel like doing so. Ooh, look, we're growing another one. What does this do? 21 minutes. It only takes 20. Wow, that's crazy. Can I harvest this? What happens? And so because you fall into these ruts, it makes it harder to jump back in. I remember like in 2017, I hit one of those for like a solid 2 months where I didn't make a single video, put out a single video. And it just gets, man, it's like a grind, you know? I think it's really important to remember, at least for me, it's really important to remember that I'm doing it for fun, and that I guess I'm not really expecting much out of the whole process except to make things that people enjoy. Because I think sometimes I can turn it into like, if I don't make a video or if I don't create some content, then people will think less of me because I didn't. You know what I mean? I feel that sometimes, and I have to get that out of my head. And remember that at the end of the day, I'm creating it because I enjoy doing that. The process of creating videos, I enjoy that process. And that I'm doing it because I hope that at the end of the process, the product that I have is something that you would enjoy too. Hey, look. Oh, crap. You got to take advantage of these moments. Nevertheless, I guess that's what I'm getting at. The top 10, the highlight videos, the top 10s, and the game ruling updates are some of the best content you put out, in my opinion. Interesting. See, that's the stuff I don't hear about. Top 10 lists, game rulings updates, highlight videos. Have I considered doing reviews, impressions for other board games, card games? Yes. Yes. In fact, I have one sitting on my desk that I haven't gotten to sit down and make a video for, and I'll show you it. Because they sent it to me. I reached out to them and I asked them if they wanted to send me a copy so that I could review it. It seems really cool. It's a deck building game. I'm clicking furiously. It's a deck building game that is very akin or similar to just general deck building games, except it actually gives you a hero and a health total. And there's a win condition for defeating your opponent, like reducing their health to 0, which is intriguing. It's an intriguing way to take a deck building game. I mean, we can technically consider Dice Masters a deck building game in the sense that you have, like, you go through the process during the game of building your team. But this is like a pure actual deck building game with cards that you buy from a center row, and there's different, I guess, abilities printed on the cards. It's not a great way to say it. There's different like affiliations, that sort of thing, different houses. I don't know how you want to phrase it, but you can go about investing in multiples, but you have a hero that kind of leans towards one, so the more of those you get, the more you can use your hero's ability, that sort of stuff. It seems really intriguing. I haven't gotten it to the table, and I haven't gotten it to make a video out of it. And the problem with, or the reason that is just because I don't have anyone to play it with. Like, I could try to teach my wife this game, and she would probably play it along with me, but she's not one of those people that would play it a couple of times, I don't think. And you know, without, I think, a couple of playthroughs with like other, I would say with other hardcore gamers, especially for a game that is, I think, a deck building in general, it lends itself more towards gaming. It's called Atlas Break. Yeah, it does. It's very similar to Star Realms in that sense, but this is a little different. It's called Atlas Break. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I feel like I need to sit down with other gamers and play like several rounds of it. What are we trying to get here? I forgot what's the point. What are we? Cookie production multiplier. Factories twice as fast. Cookie production. I think last time I just laid into the cookie production multipliers because they're static multipliers that will always just help you run through these things. That and the grandmas. Opens up the grandmas are twice as efficient once you hit 50. I know your pain. My wife's not big on board games. My wife loves board games. She's a fan of board games in general, but card games not so much. And I would definitely consider deck building games like this to be a card game. She's not as card game savvy or very interested as she is on board games. Like, so behind me, she bought me this board game shelf, whatever you want to call it. She bought me that for my birthday, and we stock it with all the board games we enjoy. And you can't really see it from here, but we've got a variety of like fairly light-ish board games, all the way up to everyone's favorite whipping boy, Catan. We actually busted out Catan, believe it or not, and played Catan recently. But we have some pretty fun little board games back there. I do not have a very big... What's the fastest you've gathered all the cookies? Define all the cookies. I got to Legacy. Oh, man. I've been on this run for 11 days, but not really. I got to Legacy in like 2.5 days. So I gained 6.774 trillion more cookies. I think the first time you do it is actually, you have to get 3 trillion cookies. And so I gained that in like 2 days. Because your growth is well, I don't want to say exponential because I'm not enough of a math whiz to know if it's actually exponential. But your growth, I think it is exponential. I think you spike, right? You invest into these buildings, and they grow exponentially. I'm going to say it's exponential, but I'm not good enough at math to know. I need a math teacher. Where's Ross Foster? That dude's a math teacher, right? Or is he a science teacher? I don't know. He needs to show up so that I can ask him if this is really a exponential growth. Nevertheless, you invest in all of these upgrades in these buildings so that your cookies per second grows, right? So right now we have 1.07, 1.8. We're about to hit 1.1 cookies, million cookies, and our cookies per second is 7,313 cookies per second. If I click this cookie production multiplier, it's going to increase our cookie capacity by 0.1%, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to increase the produced cookies. More factories, maybe? More grandmas. If you push the grandmas to 100, then you unlock her next level. 5 million cookies to get to the grandmas are twice as efficient. It might be worth just laying into the grandmas some more. These are expensive, though. Their prices go up as you buy them incrementally. So if you watch, this is a 4,000 cursor. Cost 4,000. Now it costs 4,621. So I've done this in a couple of ways where you just buy up this until it's more expensive than the lowest one, and then you So you're growing everything like in stepwise. And I've also done the thing where you just buy the biggest thing that produces the most. Like banks right now, we have one bank, but it's producing like almost 20% of our production. Versus we have 4 factories that are producing 14%, so less, but I've invested more into it. Mines are producing 33.6% of the cookies per second. So if we upgrade mines, then that shoots up even more. So the question is, do we want to buy this like factory twice as efficient thing? We have 4 of them. Why not, right? And see what happens. So it shoots that number that was in the 7,000s up to 8,600. What? Yeah, right? It feels like exponential. I don't know. What is my favorite? Like, what are some of my favorite board games? I am the wrong person to ask for this. I will say this. It's probably not a board game in the sense that it's more of a card game, but one of my favorite games of all time is Seven Wonders. And that's a game that I've wanted to sit down on Tabletop Simulator with some people and play for ages and make videos about, because I love Seven Wonders. Like, I will gladly, at any point, I will sit down and play a game of Seven Wonders because that game is so much fun. Let me look. Hold on. I was really big when I got into the game thing originally. I was super big into Catan, and that was the reason that I got into the game thing. Yeah, my collection is literally a bunch of light games that I believe that my family and friends would play with me, because none of them are gamers. At least none of my close family are gamers. My friends would, but you know, I only have so much time in the day to actually go and sit, or in the week, I should say, to go and sit down with friends and play board games. The most recent purchase that I've made for board games is Sorcerer City, which is a pretty cool little tile laying game that puts you on a clock and makes you lay tiles. And that was pretty fun. So I bought that. Have I played Seven Wonders Duel? Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I've played Seven Wonders Duel. I've only played it once, and I played it at a board game cafe with my wife, and I've been meaning to buy it ever since. But that was in January? No, maybe in February. That was like right before all the COVID shutdown stuff. Maybe not right before, but it was pretty well before. And just haven't gotten around to buying it. It would literally be the perfect game to buy right now and sit down and play. I love Seven Wonders Duel. I love Seven Wonders as well, but Seven Wonders Duel is also sweet. Ooh, yeah, combo breakdowns are good. I actually have one, not made, but put together. I need to sit down and make it. We should make it live. I should just bust it out right now. That would be pretty sweet. Just bust out a combo breakdown video. How would I do that? I would have to record. Then I could upload it after the fact. Do we want to do that? That'd be kind of cool. We want to make a combo breakdown video. The new school ones, not the old. So I used to make combo breakdown videos with. Where can I buy? Oh, that's a good. Okay, so hey, I should have said this. I forgot to say this. Hey, so if you didn't win, that's okay. If you want to buy a hoodie or buy a shirt, you can go to teespring.com. Let me see if I can pull up a new thing. You can go to teespring.com /stores/DM ARMADA. And that's where my stuff is. If I go away. If I put this on this screen, does it show it? Yeah. Go to teespring.com /stores/DM ARMADA and you can buy all this stuff. I really want someone to buy this sticker just so that I can ask them what it looks like. I want someone to buy this so that I can figure out, like, hey, does this look cool? Like, is this like a large? It says it's I think it says like 4x6. What does it say? No, it's a 3x6, right? No, 3.6x5 or a 5x7 option. It doesn't actually show the drop down menu on your end, does it? There's 2 options for stickers. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we've got the Master the Dice stuff. Like I said, this hoodie that I had them print and send me and I purchased, it's really comfortable. I'm a fan of that. So if you want to hop on that, it's teespring.com /stores/DM ARMADA. I'll put the link in the chat. I'm thinking also, open in web browser. I'm thinking also of, ooh, don't show that. Or maybe I do show that, I don't know. It's just the chat. There it is. I'm thinking of also of doing a giveaway and giving away some dice bags. Giving away some little like DM ARMADA dice bags for patrons. and not at like a big milestone, more of just like a, hey, once every couple months, here's a patron only giveaway for anyone that wants a dice bag. Because if you don't know, Jocelyn of DM North, Jocelyn makes some amazing dice bags, and I'm probably going to throw money at her pretty soon so that she can make some DM Armada dice bags, and then we can pass those out. That'd be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet. Let's buy a bank. So if you're a patron, you would have access to that. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. Pretty soon, I would imagine. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe next month. Since I'm going to be buying the prizes this month for those that won. Nevertheless, what was I talking about before this? Oh, making a combo breakdown video. Do we want to do that, or do we want to click this cookie some more? This is the question. These are the hard-hitting questions. I'm just going to spend all my money frivolously. Oh, what was I doing? I could have bought a grandma upgrade. Man. Sitting here not even realizing how close I was to 50 grandmas, so I could just invest in them. Let's click a bunch. Take away the pain by clicking. How dumb. Have I given away those fab starters yet? Fab starters. I don't have fab starter decks. I have those, oh, what are they called? The hero, no, not the hero decks. The, I guess that they technically are like starter decks. I have the Ira decks. The welcome decks is what they call them. I have some of those still. Man, I want to make Flesh and Blood stuff too. I need someone to play Flesh and Blood with on Tabletop Simulator. That's what I need, man. If you play Flesh and Blood on Tabletop Simulator and you want to play a bunch of games with me, that's what I need. Boom. Grandma's upgraded. Because it's hard to make Flesh and Blood content when you can't actually sit down and play the game in person. At least that's what I've found. The card pool is such in Flesh and Blood that for me, as a tinkerer kind of a builder, when it comes to team building or deck building, I shy away from like the cutthroat stuff, like building and optimizing like the top of the line deck. Yes, yeah, I still have those, Citrus. I still have those. I need to give those out. What was I saying? Oh, I shy away from like the trying to optimize a list, and I want to do like crazy stuff, or I want to do like off the wall stuff. But I feel like there's not enough cards in the game yet to actually do so, which is a bummer. And I'm looking forward to set 3. I think the reason that's the case is because set 2 focused on 4 new heroes rather than focusing on the first 4 heroes of the game, giving you an extended card pool for those. And I don't have a problem with the way that they did that. I think it's cool to have more heroes in the game, but I also think that extending the card pool that each hero can actually draw from rather than just the generic card pool, so like making more ranger cards, or making more ninja cards, for example, allows you to take a class in a different direction because there's just a sheer number of cards more than what you'd had previously, which is why I'm excited for the 3rd set, because that's apparently what they're doing for that's what they're doing for the 3rd set. Is they're making a set that's literally just I guess it's extending the card pool. They're making more weapons, which is essentially allowing them to open up the design space for new ways to win with a hero. They're making more equipment, they're making alternate art cards, and then I would imagine that they're just expanding the card pools for all of the classes. I'm really hoping that they make more announcements soon for that set, because I think that's due out in August, something like that. And I would love to get into it. Man, it's such a bummer too, because they released the Arcane Rising set right as everyone was shutting down in the US, which I feel like is a real bummer for building the game in the US. There's a lot of people that are interested in jumping on the game that just can't play it in person. So their best bet is to play it via Tabletop Simulator. And Tabletop Simulator is a good way to play the game. It's just you need to find people to play with, and there's Facebook groups and stuff like that that you can jump on with. We've been going for an hour and 12 minutes. It feels like it's gone by quick. I think it's because I've been clicking this cookie so much. All right. Farms are twice as efficient. Grandmas are twice as efficient. Clicking gains plus 1% of your CPS. Factories are twice as efficient. You gain more cookies per second the more milk you have. We've got a lot of milk. We're at 9.6 million, so we can invest in like the grandmas and the farms if we want, or we can just stock up on more grandmas. Notice down here, these are the next things that you have available to you. You can't see that because I'm in the way, but there's other stuff that you could do. Huh. What do we want to get more of? I think just more grandmas. They're technically less expensive than factories still, so we should stock up on those. I wonder, should I just keep pushing these? One more and I spend everything. Yeah, they're expensive. But they are accounting, and this is the reason that I'm doing this, they're accounting for 26.6% of the cookies that I'm making per second, and they're adding an extra almost 10% to other things that I own. So if we can get the next... So they upgrade to minor grandmas as well. You can get minors. I have that one. And then you can get factory workers. That's the cookies, man. Gotta click them cookies. Gotta click the cookies. All right, do we want to make a video? We want to make a video. We'll let Cookie Clicker run. And then we'll go over here. Oops, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's a different one. Don't look at that. Okay. All right. Okay. I have to remember what the combo was. I have to remember. What was the combo? Hold, please. We should bring the music back. I should bring the music back, but I'm not gonna. Oh yes, yes, that's right. Yes. But I had a version already. Where's the version that I had? This one. I don't know. I might lay into some of this. Okay, let's do a combo. Ready? Here's a crazy combo that Jason sent us. Jason, I have come to realize, I've come to understand that Jason is a madman when it comes to crazy combos that come out of nowhere and do crazy things. Okay, he's sent me so many like cool little combos that just make me go, huh, is that good? And then I go, but what if we did this and this and this? And it just like makes me want to just make a bunch of teams. So here's one of the combos that he has put together. So let's build a Jason combo. You ready? Here's what he gave me. He gave me this. If you look at Hope Summers, you know that like Hope Summers' pluripotent ecpraxia has been played by like everybody and their poor mother's son, right? Everybody knows this card. Everybody either loves it or hates it. But there are still some things that I didn't know it could do. Like, for example, we all know it copies X-Men abilities, but there's a Deadpool that does this. Where is it? This one. Check out this Deadpool. When Deadpool attacks, if you have a die on a double energy face in your reserve pool, all opposing character dice must block. Now, it doesn't have to block like something specific. They just have to block, okay? It also, the nice thing about this is it has that cool little pay a fist global. So it's good for like blocking when blocking stuff. Okay, if you copied that ability on Hope Summers, it's essentially like playing this. Look, it's essentially like playing the bloat drone. Remember Bloat Drone, the fetid Bloat Drone? Deadly when fetid Bloat Drone attacks. All opposing character dice must block if able. Do you remember this card? Yeah. We made a video on it with none other than Mr. Tabasco Rogue himself. Okay. Now, it's like playing that, except it's cheaper to buy a Hope Summers, and you can buy multiple Hope Summers and do like other crazy things alongside that. Now, what are the benefits to running the Bloat Drone? Well, if you only attack with the Bloat Drone, it gains it has deadly, and so it will KO everything that your opponent has. So that's a benefit that you don't have with this combo between Hope Summers and Deadpool. The other benefit that you have with Bloat Drone that you don't have with this card combo is that this is a 1-card combo, and this is a 2-card combo. Now, what are the benefits to running this? Well, it's cheaper, easier to get. You don't have to put as many pieces around this technically, Hope Summers technically, compared to the Bloat Drone, because I think you do have to invest something when you're setting up for a 5-drop. But we are going to put some of the similar pieces around it. Now, you can win with this combo with Bobby Heenan, like the same way you would with Bloat Drone. Boop. Okay, Bobby Heenan, the Weasel, 2 cost. When fielded until the end of the turn for each die your opponent assigns to block, they lose 1 life, okay? And you are going to force your opponent to assign blockers because you're going to use Hope Summers to copy Deadpool. And when Hope Summers attacks, if you have a die on double energy face in your reserve, then all opposing character dice must block, right? So you're gonna force them to block. And then in forcing them to block, the requirement here will be met for them to lose life. Okay, you're not forcing them to lose life, you're forcing them to block, and therefore meeting the requirement of Bobby Heenan. Okay, so it's easy to buy 2-cost Bobby Heenans. It's easy to buy 3-cost Hope Summers, but you want to buy a lot of Bobby Heenans. And you want to have a way to guarantee this effect going off, because there's only one stipulation here, well, technically 2. When attacks, so your Hope Summers is going to have to attack, make it to the attack step. That's number 1, okay? Number 2, you have to have a die on a double energy face in your reserve pool. So in order to do that, the easiest way is to just run Clayface, right? If you run Clayface, Restless, you use the global to pay a mask. Once per turn, take a die from your used and add it to your reserve pool on any energy face. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy Bobby Heenans. You're going to hopefully field several of them, have one of them maybe in your used pile. You're going to pull it with a mask onto double mask. And then when you attack, you're going to have the ability to use the Deadpool effect, essentially, giving you the ability to just make your opponent lose massive amounts of life. Very easily, like this combo works very solid. Now, again, the question is, why are you running that versus the drone? And I think it's interesting that we're getting this all in this combo at a 3 cost rather than 5 cost. And we don't care if their stuff... Actually, maybe it's better that their stuff doesn't all die because of deadly. Maybe it's better that they keep their stuff in the field versus having it all die because you attacked with your deadly creature, your deadly Bloat Drone. This way, you can do a couple of things with Hope Summers. One, you may not actually care about your Hope Summers living or not. You might just be okay with it KOing, because once you KO it, then it's okay for you to refield it and do something else special with it. So there's a couple of things we could do. We could have that Hope Summers target Iceman. I don't think that's probably what we are going to do, but you could have it target Iceman on the refields, and that's another way to win the game. Iceman's a really good win condition, but it does require pieces around it to actually win the game. You could refield it, and the one I think I kind of like is using Professor X. This is the one I'm stealing from Ben Saeed Scott. You may know him. I'm probably going to do this one to the astral plane. If you field Hope Summers and copy the text of Professor X, you are not only copying the ability text of Professor X, you're also copying the global ability on Professor X, which means you have the ability to pay a mask and prep 2 sidekicks, and also pay a mask and prep 2 sidekicks. Now, your opponent does as well, but they may not be able to take as much advantage of it, make as much use out of it if they didn't prep for it previously. Of course, if they do have a mask character, they can by doing this, but actually they can't, because it doesn't matter. It's not on their turn, because this is only on your turn. So you actually have the ability to field a Hope Summers copying that after you've let Hope Summers get KO'd because all of your opponent's stuff had to block. So there's a way here to field and prep a bunch of dice which is really, really good. And it's, again, it's a mask character, which we plan to buy multiples of so that we can use the clay face effect. So that's an interesting copy effect. The other thing we might want to consider, and it's another mask global, is the Nihilore global. Plotting is fine. Actually, you might want to run Patient Aberration. Patient Aberration seems interesting too. So Nihilore Patient Aberration has the Nihilore global on it. Pay a mask once per turn. KO a character die you control. You could just KO your Hope Summers if you wanted to cycle it and field and copy something different. But more importantly, you're going to KO your Bobby Heenans on your opponent's turn so that you can field them again the next turn and keep the pressure up, which is really, really cool. Okay, because the goal that we're going to assume that we're trying to win with is copying the Deadpool and then pushing Heenan Hope damage by having two masks in the reserve after pulling a Heenan out of the used. So this is a really cool little combo here. Now, how do we fill out the rest of the team? There's 6 cards down. Let's see, 3 of these cards we're never going to buy. Probably 4 if you count the Deadpool. So what are we going to do? I think I originally had, what did I have on here? Let me look. I actually have a team next to me. I had Static Field, but I actually don't know if I care about Static Field. I mean, if we're thinking like more meta things, Static Field makes a ton of sense to try and threaten the ability to push back like large attackers. So in that sense, we should probably put it on. The other thing that I had was Instant War. Instant War allows you to fill up your opponent's board with stuff, and because you don't have a deadly version of the bloat drone effect, you just have a normal version of it where they all have to block, their stuff is more likely than not going to sit there in their not attack zone, in their field zone, right? Which is pretty cool. So this makes a ton of sense versus on the bloat drone team where you're basically giving them ramp. Of course, dealing them damage, but also giving them ramp. Now, the bloat drone team always wanted to clear the board, make your opponent re-roll stuff. Hopefully they miss, and even if they don't miss, you're going to have to pay a bunch of energy to refield all the stuff that you cared about. But this is just trying to win straight up with burn damage. So maybe this is worth it, maybe this is not, I don't know, but it's on there. If we wanted to get it super cheap, we could always run Thor. The Thor Global allows you, where is it? Thor Global allows you to buy it for cheaper, so that could go on the team if you wanted. We'll put it on there just for now. But again, we're not buying anything this way, so I mean, it's you can consider it, or you could not. The other option that I had, and this one would require 1 card. Obviously, we could just run the Rachel combo, the Hope Rachel combo, which is just a wonderful way to win the game. Where is it? So everybody knows at this point the Hope copying the Rachel means that you can field 2 Hopes and KO 1 Hope, and then everything board wipes. I feel like that's a fine thing to put on the team because it's another way to just deal with your opponent's stuff. How do you play Dice Masters, says Icebringer in the chat. That's a great question. I have a video on that. You should check it out. Go to my YouTube channel here and then dig for the How to Play Dice Masters video. I feel like it's a good, quick version of how to play the game. There's some great resources out there in the game community, some great videos and other things that people have produced. After you watch that video that I recommend, How to Play Dice Masters, on my DM Armada channel, I would go check out Dice Masters United, DM United. It's a great website. They got some good stuff on there too. So then we're down to 1 card. Probably like another win condition, honestly, because this is our main win condition that we want to go for. Probably like another one. There's always the, what is it called? Jubilee. There's always the Jubilee. And I actually think maybe this one. This 3-cost Jubilee. Because it's a win fielded effect. And it might be good for that. But there's not like really the bolt support. Is there like a... This is where I'm kind of going to go off script. Because I had another team, but I've already made some changes to it. So I don't care that much. Is there an X-Man that is also a mask that is also modern? that is also good. Danny Moonstar, actually. This makes a ton of sense, actually. I think we're doing that. So Danny Moonstar, when she's blocked, reroll a blocking character dice. So this is actually a wonderful card. I don't know why I didn't think about this. Not only is this a good card, you're basically forcing them to either take 2 or block, and you're already planning to force them to block. And Hope Summers can copy that ability, so you can just have a bunch of Danny Moonstars. This makes a ton of sense. I like this. So this is just a new way to play around with Hope Summers and sort of a Bloat Drone-esque team. It's kind of crazy to think, but like you could actually do this where you copy the effect on Deadpool with Hope Summers, and then you clayface in like a Bobby Heenan on 2 masks or a Danny Moonstar on 2 masks to meet the requirement here when she attacks, so that you force everybody's or I guess your opponent's stuff to attack or to block. And once you force them to block, if you've played Bobby Heenan's, they will lose life based on that. And then you don't really care what happens to your Hope. Maybe you want to use the 2 masks that you've fixed into the field to Nihilor Global your Bobby Heenan's, or maybe you really feel like you need the board presence, so you static field back some attackers or some blockers, like you pull back the Hope, or you push back something really big that you want to keep in your opponent's field. You can invest in instant wars so that you can fill up their field faster and try to kill them quicker. And if worst comes to worst, you can always just sit back on the Hope Rachel Summers kind of combo so that your opponent is afraid of fielding stuff. It's a super interesting way to take an already existing idea in the Heenan Bloat Drone team and turn it on its head. And this is all from Jason L. And that's pretty cool. He gave me this combo, Hope Summers and Deadpool. And I thought, wow, that's like bonkers. That's super cool. That's a really cool way to try and win the game. So kudos to him. He's also got another combo that he sent me that I'll make another video about in a couple of days. But let me know what you think about this one in a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching. Boom. Look, we made a video, you guys. We made a video live on air, which is kind of weird because we're technically going to upload that video to the internet after we already have a version of it on our channel. But who cares, right? Let's click more cookies. Oh, boom. That was close. Cookie clicking. Cookie clicking. All right, you guys, I'm going to hit it. My wife just got back from the plant store, from Callaway's, the gardening store. It looks like it's about to rain here. Anyway, she had to go get some bird netting. Our cucumbers are being attacked by squirrels and birds. So I'm going to go check to see if I need to help her set that up. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. If you were hanging out with me this whole time, thank you for chilling. And maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we'll play, like, I have some card games that I've been playing a ton of. Maybe we'll play some Legends of Runeterra or some more Hearthstone. Or just hop on and see if anyone wants to play some Dice Masters on stream. That'd be pretty fun. All right, you guys.